Welcome people to today's video. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Manchester United have a huge problem. And me as a Man United fan, I need to talk about this shit straight up. The first thing United have to do is they need to sack Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Second, the Glazers have to sell the club. They're terrible owners. The only thing the Glazer is doing is just taking money out of the club and not even investing on it. The Glazers in reality don't really care about Manchester United, and clearly United have a huge managerial problem. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is not the right man to take us to the next level, unfortunately. Ole and his mates should leave the club, simple as that. It's a disgrace what's happening to the club. Ole clearly has no tactics, we have no style of play, the only thing we have is long balls and moments. That's all Ole can rely on. Another thing Ole has is stubbornness. He's so stubborn. He's so stubborn not to let Donny play. Picking Fred and McTominay over Donny. Try to prove a point even though they're useless. They don't provide anything to the team. The only thing that they cause is mistakes. They can't play the CDM role. They can't pass. They have no ball control. Fred is like a brick wall. McTominay is a bag of cement. Clearly, his stubbornness is causing the team to dip down. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer only cares about himself and not Manchester United. We beat Atalanta. Our first half was awful. On the second half, we played a lot better. We came back from 2-0 to 3-2. But still, that first half was unacceptable against a team like Atalanta and against the team that we have. Our team is a super team. It has to beat Atalanta convincingly. We're not going to win anything this season with Ole behind the wheel. Ole can't even put Pogba in starting 11. He thinks he's a good idea to start Maguire after coming back from injury and only having one training session rather than putting Bailey, which Bailey signed a 5-year contract this summer and hasn't even played a minute in the Premier League. There's no such thing as progress, or it takes time, or a rebuild. Next season, Ronaldo will be 37. Pogba might be gone. Cavani and Donny, they will leave. And other players might be leave too, because I don't think they can stand under this regime of just disaster. Next summer, if Ollie's still in charge, we're going to be going backwards instead of forwards. The rebuild does not exist. It's all a lie from the Glazers to keep taking money out of the club. We want Ole out and we want the Glazers out of the fucking club immediately. This is clearly beyond the players at this point. The tactics, there's no tactics. There is literally no tactics. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer doesn't explain any tactics on his press conferences. He doesn't scream. He doesn't yell on the sidelines. Ole's just sitting down quietly, just looking and staring down, silent, not saying a word while we're getting battered 4-0 by fucking Liverpool. Klopp, meanwhile, out here screaming at his players, telling them what to do even though they're 5-0 on the sidelines. That is a true manager. If Ole cannot do that, he's not going to take us anywhere. He's not going to bring any silverware if he doesn't change any of this, because he needs to be out here screaming in the sidelines and telling the players what to do instead of just sitting there quietly watching us getting battered, slaughtered by Liverpool. Not only that, Everton 4-2. They need to bring in a manager with a vision, with tactics, and with a style of play, with an identity, because that's what we need. We have a team. All we need is the manager in order for us to go to the next level. Ole has done a mockery of United. Meanwhile, Sir Alex Ferguson was watching what he built collapse in front of his eyes. His face says it all. Disappointment. Maguire needs to be benched. He's been awful. He's not fit. Our defense is horrible. It's a nightmare back there. Then Maguire's attitude after getting trashed was not the attitude of a captain at all. He looked defeated. Instead of screaming at the players, telling them to get up, to lift their spirits, and to fight, till the end, he looked lost. If Volley's still in the job when we play City, we're gonna get trashed again. Benching Pogba, signing a 74 million in Sancho, a creative winger, benched. How's he supposed to adapt? So as the news stands, looks like Conte might be the next manager, and I'll back him 100%. Oli will always be a legend at United. What he did as a player, it will never be forgotten. But as a manager, he can't manage a team with this much talent. He's done great in rebuilding our team, bringing it from where it was for what Mourinho left it to be, a complete disaster. He rebuilt it and made it what it is today, but he just doesn't have the tactics and just the man management to deal with this club, to deal with such team, with such players, and he will not take it to the next level. He did what he had to do, and now it's time for someone else to take us to that title once and for all. All right, peace out, boys.